welcome. This is Hunter Allen of Peaks Coaching Group, and I'm here to give you a little tip or two about the Leomo data. The Leomo is a device, they call it the Type R, and it measures your motion. I'm doing a little series here, so if you've been watching the series, you've seen some of these things already. And one of the things that we're looking at today is one of our athletes, one of our coaches actually, his data. He's an incredible coach, been racing for 40 years, and he's got some great power information along with motion analysis data. So Gary went out here, Gary Hoffman is his name, and he went out and did 3 hill repeats here, and each one you can see that they have times here where there's no data being captured. Okay, and this is not really a data drop per se, but this is more of the fact that he's not pedaling. And you can tell that he's not pedaling because there's no power data, there's no cadence data. All that is missing, right? He's going downhill, he's recovering. But you do see that his pelvic tilt data has changed here, right? So now he's becoming more aero. He's lower in the saddle, so he's more aero. You can see it there. You can also see it right here, and you can see it right here. So 3 different places where his pelvic tilt changes so that 90 degrees, which is close to being as flat as possible, would be there. Now, again, one of the things we always do is we change this to 5, so this filters out some of the data that's such a small movement that you can't see or change that movement. So that's one of those things that we change. So Gary, you can see his pedal stroke intelligence here really doesn't have a lot of dead spots. And that's born also, it goes into this PCD map, the power, cadence, dead spot score map here. And what's incredible here with Gary is that he's got an incredible range. So he's producing power all the way up to 400 watts here, and he's also doing it from 1 RPM all the way to 110 RPM. And in that range, he's got a lot of places here where he's not creating any decelerations in the pedal stroke. So that's really amazing and shows you that, you know, just how good of a pedaler he is. And he gets all of the power that he's producing into those pedals. You notice these 6 quadrants here, they're all very much darker green. That means there's a lot more time that he spent in these different quadrants or boxes, whatever you want to call them, both the right and the left leg. So he spent time in these areas between essentially 71 RPM and 100 RPM, and between 151 watts and 250 watts. Now, again, very low numbers here. I mean, he spent time here. There's 198 seconds that he was there, but only 4 times did he actually have a time where he was pedaling at a rate where there was some kind of a deceleration out of that, nearly 200 times. So pretty impressive to see that. And that's really all I wanted to show you here, was what a very mature athlete in terms of having spent 40 years racing, riding, training and their motion analysis looks like. So thanks for watching. Again, I'm Hunter Allen of Peaks Coaching Group, and I hope you've enjoyed this video.